Okay, class, today is the day. All of you have been working really hard on your scripts, and it's time for you to share the art you've been creating with your peers. I know how scary it can be to share your work, so I can't stress this enough. This will be a judgment-free zone. Does everyone understand? All right. Oh, almost forgot. Did anyone bring snacks?
About a Pop-Tart.
Do you have enough for the class?
I mean, if I broke it up into pieces, maybe.
We'll deal with this later. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Great. So everyone in the class will narrate their own script. Can you please assign roles and give us a little synopsis?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So this script is about a couple going through a really trying time, and the boyfriend gets some candid advice about how to proceed. So there's going to be 4 characters: Jack, the Lyft driver, Jack's mom, and Rachel. Eugene, you play Jack. Tom, you can be the Lyft driver. Abel, if you don't mind playing Rachel, and I'll be Jack's mom. Exterior, streets. Jack calls the Lyft home. The Lyft arrives and Jack gets in. He FaceTimes his mom in the car. Hey, sweetie, is everything okay? It's late.
Not really. Long story short, Rachel got a job in Utah and she's moving there after graduation.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I know it's hard, but you're so young anyway.
Beats.
Not to mention, if she isn't going to be in the same city as you after graduation, it's probably not the best idea to propose.
I love her though, Mom. We've been inseparable since freshman year.
It's heartbreak, honey. We all go through it at some point or another. I've told you from the beginning, you're too young to get married. You are about to graduate college, and you have your whole life in front of you. There are plenty of fish in the sea. I love you, and I hope it works out for the best, but I need to go to sleep now. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Jack's mom hangs up. Jack sighs and looks out the window. Shot of the Lyft driver, 40-ish, looking back at Jack through his rearview mirror.
I apologize for eavesdropping, but you shouldn't base decisions off your age.
What do you mean?
I married my wife when I was 18 years old. Everyone told me I was a fool and we would never work out. That was 25 years ago and we're still going strong.
Congratulations. That's amazing. You're a lucky man.
Relationships are like anything in this world. They take hard work. However, if you put the time in, the rewards are beyond worth it.
So if everyone was so against you marrying her, what made you decide to do it anyways?
She got a fat ass.
Jack and the Lyft driver share a laugh.
In all honesty, I could just tell she was the one. The second I met her, things just felt right with the world. She made me happy.
Beat.
You know?
Jack is thinking to himself. He looks out the window, then at the driver.
Would you mind doing me a big favor?
Shot of the Lyft driver looking through his rearview mirror.
What's that?
Exterior, Rachel's house, nighttime. Shot of Jack breathing heavily as he gets out of the lift. He shakes off his fears and walks up to the door. Jack knocks on the door. No answer. Jack bangs louder. Rachel answers.
Jack, what the hell are you doing? It's 2 a.m.
Rachel, you're the girl of my dreams. These past 4 years have been the best 4 of my life, and that's because of you.
Jack gets on a knee.
Rachel, you make me the happiest man in the world.
Jack pops open the ring case and presents it to Rachel. She puts her hand over her mouth and has a tear run down her face. She steps back in disbelief. Beats.
Jack, I'm still going to Utah.
I know.
And you still want to marry me?
Without a doubt. What do you say?
Yes, Jack. Oh my God, yes!
They hug, kiss, and do a half spin. Jack is facing the street. Jack looks back at the Lyft driver and gives him a thumbs up while he hugs Rachel. The Lyft driver smiles back at Jack, waves, then drives off.
What made you change your mind?
Some candid advice.
From who?
You don't know.
Fade to black.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Thank you.
That was powerful. That's powerful.
Thanks for sharing, Corey. I have to say that ass joke by the Lyft driver was a little raunchy for my taste. He could have said something along the lines of, I'm a 5 and she was a 10. I wasn't gonna get anything better. But no one's perfect on the rough draft. B+. All right, who's next?
I'll go.
No need for that, sit back out.
Well, this is an unorthodox love story about a guy named Tim and a ball named Pigskin. And Eugene, you can play Tim. Corey, you can play Pigskin and Bounce. Professor, you can be both of Tim's roommates.
Of course, allowing me to be a part of your script? Brownie points.
Interior bedroom, early morning. Tim wakes up and rolls over. He sees Pigskin, a football, by the side of his bed. He smiles at her.
Damn, girl, your leather's looking extra nice this fine morning.
Pigskin blushes. Close up Tim and Pigskin looking at each other lovingly. Tim grabs the football and puts it under the covers as if he's getting a blowjob. I'm sorry.
A blowjob, bro?
Exterior house, daytime. Tim is walking up to his house after a long day of classes. Out front of Tim's house, his roommates are throwing around Pigskin. Tim's roommates Brian and John see Tim walking up.
What's up, Tim?
Brian tosses Tim the ball. Tim catches the ball and just looks at it.
You bitch!
It's not what you think.
Unlike Tim, Brian and John can't hear Pigskin and think it's just a normal football. They look at each other confused.
Everything all right over there?
Tim looks up with glaring hate in his eyes.
No, everything is not all right. Fuck you both, I hate you guys.
Tim turns his attention back to Pigskin.
We're done.
Tim drops the ball on the ground and leaves. As he is walking away, Pigskin yells out to him.
Wait, I can explain.
Tim doesn't even look back. Brian and John look at each other, confused. Exterior basketball court, daytime. Tim walks to a basketball court and sees a ball on the ground. He starts shooting the basketball by himself and then having a conversation with it. Tim names the basketball Bounce.
If I take you home with me, do you promise to never shoot hoops with anyone else again?
Are you kidding me? I literally live at this park to be shot.
Why can't I find anyone?
He throws Bounce and runs home crying. Close up on Bounce after she stops bouncing.
What the hell is wrong with men these days?
Exterior stadium, nighttime. 20 years later. Tim is in attendance for Super Bowl 74. He sees Pigskin on the sideline and approaches her.
So you made it this far, eh?
I need my freedom, Tim.
No, I get it. I had a rude wake-up call after you cheated on me, but it made me realize there are plenty of fish in the sea.
Well, good. I'm happy to hear you found the silver lining.
I'm happy for you too. I know these studs are taking care of you.
Tim looks at the jacked NFL players on the field.
They're all right. They don't really know how to handle the ball.
Oh, stop it.
Tim blushes.
Hey, what do you say we have one more go-around for old time's sake?
I'd like that.
Tim grabs Pigskin and they both go into the ref's review booth. The booth starts rocking back and forth. The end.
Tom, I'm telling you, that script was genius. I would kill the part of Tim.
I did have you in mind when I wrote that script, man.
Yeah.
You know, finding someone to act in a scene where they're acting like a football is performing fellatio on them, it might present some challenges. But you had some bright spots with the humor. B-.
So who's next? I'll go.
Oh, John, there you are.
My bad, bro. Get into the bag. You know how it goes.
No, actually, I don't know how it goes. What I do know is that you'll be receiving half a letter grade off of today's assignment.
Are you serious, bro?
You're late, John. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. So yeah, I'm serious. Now, if you could tell us more about your script, assign roles, and narrate, that'd be amazing.
Okay, well, I'm not saying this happened to me, but I saw this happen outside a bar one time, and I thought it'd make for a hell of a screenplay. So I wrote it. I'll be Robert. Corey, you can be Jane. And Tim, you be Brent.
It's Tom, but I understand it's confusing.
Whatever. Exterior. Outside a bar, nighttime. Robert is smoking his cig alone outside. 1 sec.
Excuse me. Do you have enough for the class?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Please. And continue.
Thank you. All right. Robert's a cool cat, and you know he's looking fresh as hell with his cap on backwards. Straight stunner, waiting outside the bar, no fucks given. A cute girl walks out the bar and approaches him. Sup, baddie?
I was hoping I could bum a cig off you.
Robert pulls out the cigs from the frocket on his frat shirt. He pulls one slightly out the pack, and Jane takes a cig from the pack with her mouth. Robert lights it. They maintain eye contact the whole time. Smooth as hell. Jane takes a long drag. She exhales, and they start making out.
Mine or yours?
Mine. They leave and head to Robert's dorm. Interior, dorm room, nighttime. Robert enters his dorm room. His roommate Brent is studying at his desk. Leave. I'm about to get some action. Brent walks up to Robert and daps him up.
Geez, take it easy, McJagger. Let me just grab my backpack and I'm out of here.
Brent grabs his things and eyes down Jane as he leaves the dorm room.
Hey, you better take good care of my boy.
Hey, you know the vibes, bit.
Brent looks at Robert and gives him a thumbs up as he exits. Damn, you're like hot and cool.
Damn, you're like a frat boy and wear sick hats.
The two just stare at each other with sexual desire in both people's eyes. They go to kiss. Before they do, cut to black. The end. Y'all can clap now. Thank you.
I know I said not to judge, but my God, I mean, seriously? Are you serious right now? That might have been the realest script I've ever read. It was so wrong, it's right. You know how like pugs are so ugly that they're cute? It was amazing. A+, John. Minus the half letter grade, so A. Great job.
Wait. Why did he get an A and I got a B?
John is clearly an asshole. He didn't try to hide himself in his writing. He showed who he was. And I'll always award writers that never hide who they really are. Okay, 2 more. Who's next?
I can go. My script's called The Dream Factory. It's all about the power of dreams. Eugene, can you play Dad/Dream Maker? Tom, can you play Tommy? And Corey, can you play Margwin? Interior, bedroom, nighttime. There was once a little boy named Tommy. He lived in Woodstock, Illinois. Open in on seeing Tommy getting ready for bed, brushing his teeth in his bunny onesie. He hops into bed, and his dad comes in and pulls a chair next to him.
Tommy, have you ever heard of the Dream Factory?
That's where dreams are made, right, Dad?
That's right. Every image you have in your head, every idea, every detail is created by the factory and is saved. It's the source of our ideas, of how we see the world and the images that subliminally steer us to a certain path.
Tommy looks down at his favorite picture that his dad drew him of a personified fork with arms, legs, and a superhero cape.
What about Forkman?
Forkman's purpose is to be your best friend, buddy, and help you get ready to enter preschool. Everything happens for a reason.
Tommy looks down and hugs the picture.
Can I go to the Dream Factory and meet the real Mr. Forkman?
If you're lucky, soon enough. But until then, why don't you try and get some sleep?
Dad kisses Tommy goodnight, gets up and shuts off the light. Dad walks down the hall and opens a door that is spurring out bright lavender, pink, red, and blue lights. Dad steps into the door and we cannot see where he goes until we cut to the Dream Factory. Tommy's dad is actually the Dream Maker, a role only a direct descendant of the very first one could have. Dad puts on his big velvet blue robe and his nightcap with stars and the moon engraved in. A cloud comes to his feet and he steps on it, moving slowly until we see an open view of the inside factory.
Oh, hiya, boss. How you doing today? Just a little update report. The snowmen have gone a little mad and are breaking into people's dreams to fill their house and happiness with snow and sadness. But it's all good, boss. We'll figure it out, just like we always do.
Are you fucking serious right now? Well, never mind. Let's continue.
The Dream Maker shakes his head.
Mark, why can't I come back just once and not have a problem? How did this happen?
Oh, I don't know, sir. To be honest, I can't figure it out. But I have every possible being on the dream team working on this, I promise.
Cut to Tommy's dream. Tommy's in his room but gets woken up by a sharp cold pain. He widens his eyes to see himself covered in snow, extremely confused because he's in his own bedroom in the upstairs. How does snow get in?
Mom? Dad?
No answer. Tommy rubs his eyes and jumps off of the bed. He runs out of his room into a normal-looking house without snow. He looks back in his room. It's still covered. He's only 5, so he doesn't question it. There's a loud bang in the kitchen, and Tommy runs downstairs to check if it's his family. There's a trail of snow through the kitchen into the living room, and then through the door outside. There's a little hole in the blockade of white solid snow at the front of the door. A little round face sticks his head out with gleaming fire-cool eyes and a wicked smile. The little thing snickers. The evil snowman from the dream world grabs Tommy and takes him back to his evil master. Cut to black.
Abel, you really wrote this?
Yeah, of course.
That was hands down the best script we've read so far. Not to say that the other scripts weren't good. It's just, you made me feel like I was getting tucked into bed, getting ready to read a story with my mom.
Really? Oh my God, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
But I hate stories that don't have answers at the end of them. Have you ever read a series of unfortunate events where you read all the books only to have no questions answered at the end? That's kind of my pet peeve. Amazing stories with terrible endings. Thus, you get an F. So one more script. You ready, Eugene?
Ready as ever be.
All right, you know what to do.
Alright, so this script is sort of avant-garde, if you will. It's essentially what we're doing right now. You know, people reading, but it would be a short film.
Wait, you're telling me your idea is to make a film about people reading their own stories that they haven't even completed?
Yeah. I wrote like 4 scripts in this one script, and I would really focus on like the interaction.
I'm gonna stop you there. That might be the dumbest idea I've ever heard. You're gonna get Abel's F. Abel, you get an A. Even though your ending infuriated me, you clearly put a lot of thought into it. Unlike some of your classmates.
Are you serious?
I'm afraid so.
Alright, fuck it. Anyone want to get ice cream and eat the sadness of this table read away? Oh, sorry, Professor. You can't come. We'd let you, but you broke the one rule, that this is a judgment-free zone.
Wait, but I
don't make the rules. I just enforce them. But you can have the rest of this Pop-Tart.
Adversity when you least expect it. That's how great art is made.
What? Action.
Interior bedroom, early morning. Tim wakes up and rolls over. He sees big. Sorry, Chad, you fucked me up right there.
I'm sorry, you're good.
Point is, he put himself out there in his writing, and I will always award writers that fucking shit. I was so close. Award. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I mean, that might have been the best script I've ever read. Read? Fuck me. Read?
All good. Just
all right.
We restarted from the.
Yeah. Let me start from.
I wouldn't say the best script because I mean it's a little like.
I know.
There's no
That's
way.
the whole point. It's stupid.
Fair. 3.
It's clearly a misogynistic asshole.
Wait, whoa. What's a misogynistic asshole?
It's an asshole who hates women.
But I love women.
Cut.